Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another part. I guess this is now a series. This is part 3, I believe, in my influencers made me buy it. Do I love it? Do I hate it? Is it worth it? After trying it for some time. So these are items that got fairly hyped up on my For You page, and obviously my algorithm can be very different than yours, but these are a lot of items that were pushed towards me. So I have a lot of makeup items, skincare items, handbags, things like that, accessories, and I think now is a good time to show these to you because obviously I've had time to test them, but also it is sale season. So many of the sales have started. Black Friday is no longer just one day. Black Friday starts, I think, as soon as November hits. So we are going to go over these. I'm going to let you know what I loved, what I don't. Let's just start. Number one, one thing that I don't like, these Touchland hand sanitizers. I have this one as well as the watermelon. I don't know where the watermelon is. This is in, I don't even know what this is in. I think it's in cocoa, beach cocoa scented. You can see I barely made any sort of dent in this product. I do not like this. The smell of this, first of all, is so artificial. And it lasts on your skin. It just stinks. I do not like this at all. I don't like the watermelon one either. I just feel like they smell so artificial and it just lasts on your skin and it's very cloying to me. So up until I bought these Touchland ones, I've been using the Aesop ones, and I love the way that smells. It just smells like a spa. But I thought, okay, everyone hypes these up. I may as well try them. Ew, gross, disgusting. I think it's just the packaging that we all fall for, but really I do not like these at all, and I would not recommend them. And again, I'm sorry if you like them. Something I would recommend, and I have gone through one full box of these, so this is the last one that I have left. I can't remember, I kept seeing so many people talk about these, but then there was also, I don't know, was it Lisa or Jenny? One of the K-pop stars talked about how this is an essential for her. This exact brand, I believe. I don't know what the brand, Meg Rhythm, I think it is the brand. I got these off Amazon, but essentially they are heated eye masks and they're single use only. These are so amazing. I love them. Should I open one up? Okay, I'll open one up just for you. So this is what it looks like. And I'm sad because I'm wasting it because I think these are about $2 each. And so one has this gray side and then the other side is so soft. I'm gonna put this on for you. It goes on like this and then you just leave it on for 15 minutes or however long you want to. And it's instantly warming right now and it just feels so lovely. And like I said, I'm so sad that I'm wasting this, but sorry, I have to turn my phone off, but I had to share these with you because for me, this has helped me fall asleep. I've fallen asleep with these on, and then I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll realize I'm wearing this and I take it off. But when I get home from work, I typically make dinner, shower, do some schoolwork, and then how I relax before going to bed is going on my phone, which I know you're not supposed to do, but that's what I do for, you know, a good hour. And then I feel like my eyes are tired, they're dry, and this really just helps to soothe it. So I'd 100% recommend these. And I just picked up one in lavender, I believe. I think in Canada here, there's 12, but it's about $20 to $24 a box, about $2 a pop. Then moving on to other things, not a fan of. e.l.f. So I have, actually there's 3 products I've tried from them. I threw the other one away. The other one was the Pore Putty Primer, the one in the little tin, like it looks like this but bigger, and it's a paste and you put it on. Did not like that. I found that it just lay on top of my skin, which I guess most primers do, but it was so slick and I felt like my makeup just wiped right off it. So then I thought the liquid poreless putty primer. This is almost full, as you can see. I've had this, I got this in the spring, I think. Do not like this either. It's the same thing. It's the same as the putty, but in liquid form. So it just stays on top of my skin. I don't find it really makes me look poreless. I think the one from Nude Sticks, the Pore Priming Stick, whatever it's called, I love that. I bought maybe 4 or 5 of them. but I thought maybe this would be an affordable alternative. I do not like this at all. I mean, it makes your skin feel smooth, but it feels just like a lotion. I feel like it just has served no purpose. I think I just need to stay away from the word putty when it comes to e.l.f. because this is the third putty product I don't like. Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. I think this is supposed to be a dupe for the Bobbi Brown correctors, and this might be a dupe for the Smashbox primers. This one, I've tried multiple correctors in my life. You can see I've tried to use it. There's like a tiny little dent, but I've had this now, for quite some time. I do not like this. It is so thick and tacky, I guess like putty-like, and it creates lines under my eyes that don't exist somehow. And it just makes me look tired and dry and crepey underneath. So I do not like this product either. And again, I'm sorry if you like it. This is so nice and warm right now. Oh, it's so soothing. You need to get these. Okay. Anyway, back onto a product that I do like. We're just gonna continue and get through all the skincare. This is by Honeydew Labs. This is the hypochlorous acid face spray. I originally was gonna get the Tower 28, and then I went online and everyone was talking about just get the ones from Amazon. There's quite a few different ones. I ended up getting this one here. And the reason why I got it is because it's made in Canada. It's actually made in Abbotsford, which is in BC as well. This hypochlorous spray was recommended by so many people on TikTok, but also by my optometrist. So because I wear fake lashes every day, and she also said this is really good for eyelash extensions, she said spray a hypochlorous acid on your eyes to help clean them. So she said you can spray it on a Q-tip and rub it against the lash line, but it helps prevent against those little mites or any sort of bacteria that might grow. Sometimes when I'm really lazy, I mean, most of the time my micellar water and my double cleanse will take everything off because I wear extremely waterproof mascara and then my eyelash glue. Sometimes I'm lazy and it doesn't get everything off. This is really great just to prevent any of those dust mites, but I've also been using it on my eczema here, which I didn't have it the other week, and now because this week was so stressful, I feel like it's back. So sometimes, I mean, I shouldn't do it right now, but after the shower on clean skin, I'll just spray it there. And I've also used it under my armpits as a deodorant, but I think that this is really lovely. I know most people use this after the gym on their way home to go shower, or say they're gonna stop somewhere first, and this is a really good spray to use there. I think you could also use this, actually I'm not sure, I don't want to say something that is incorrect, but my husband has a yoga mat and I'm not sure if you could also use this to spray it. So if you know, please let me know, but highly recommend this one. I think I'll also get the little Tower 28 one. They have a set on Sephora and it's just a small little bottle, so it'll be good to keep in my work bag, but highly recommend this. Other items I would recommend, before I go to things maybe I wouldn't so recommend, I would recommend this one by Vanny Cream. A lot of dermatologists and estheticians on my Instagram and TikTok page were talking about Vanny Cream, and to my knowledge, I believe this is cruelty-free. I've used the cleanser, the body lotion, the body slash face lotion, as well as this moisturizing cream. I like to use this when I'm really dry in the wintertime, just on my face. It is very thick. Let me pump a little bit out for you. Like there's zero movement. It's a very thick cream. So I typically will put it on as a last step and it just seals in all my serums and everything like that. But it's a very lovely formulation. I think if you have oily or normal skin, this might be a bit too much for you. Maybe the lotion is a little bit better, but highly recommend this Vanny Cream. A lot of these items you can also get on Amazon too, if you're not boycotting Amazon, which I should be boycotting Amazon. And then next up, another item I don't really like. This one by NYX. Why did I fall for this? I feel like so many people were showing this and they're like, it is like glue. It sets your face, like nothing is gonna move. This is the Face Glue Setting Spray, transfer resistant makeup setting spray. I truly don't think that any setting spray is transfer proof or waterproof because I have year-round allergies. I think to dust. So I'm constantly wiping my nose or blowing my nose, and I always have makeup on the tissue after. There's always transfer. So, I mean, while it's nice that these brands make these lofty promises, I think it's all just, it's marketing, really. Face glue, you think that it's gonna be glued to your face. It isn't. So I don't like this. I tried to use it up. It says up to 24-hour wear. This feels so sticky on the skin. It's almost like lip gloss, and like my hair will stick to my face after, which I feel like it shouldn't do. Well, as you can kind of see, it's not a very fine mist. And then when I rub it in, so say it dries down, it just feels tacky. Like it almost feels like my fingers want to stick together. It feels like glue. So I don't like that. And I just wonder, what am I putting on my face? There's so much makeup here, but I hope you enjoy makeup as much as me. These, I had a third one, which I think was called the original Ghost palette by Hourglass, and then I picked up this one here. I don't even remember what this is, like when this came out. This is definitely old, and this is just, I don't know, these are the ambient lighting edits or whatever they're called. I don't like them. Well, first of all, that bronzer came out, it's loose, but the blushes and the bronzers themselves are so small, it's so hard to get into. I think I've made the biggest dent in the bronzer and this one here, so I feel like the other colors are just a waste. This one here, which was the Leopard palette, I think, I practically have every single one. I don't think I've made a dent in any of them, maybe the bronzer, but it's just, there's always just one or two colors that I like, and then I don't really like anything else. And I also just find that it's so hard to just individually get a color, like with a brush, because each little, whatever this is called, each little blush or face color or whatever is so small that's really hard to get my brush in there. So while I love these to begin with, I just realized that these are not practical and they're very expensive. And I mean, this one's 2 years old. Like I said, I've barely gotten any use out of it. Let me show you the makeup brushes that I love. They're all up here. My favorite makeup brushes of life. And these aren't even all of them, just some of them. They're the Real Techniques. And I know people love Real Techniques from watching YouTube years ago, but I found out about the brushes more so from TikTok or from Instagram, actually, when people were showcasing them. These brushes are my favorite. Some of them I've had for so long. I want to say even like 6, 7+ years, and they are just still my favorite. This contour brush, I call it a contour brush, the RT200, probably one of my most used for contour, for blush. Love this one. And just the, as you can see, the bristles are just so, like the top is so tightly packed. They're so nice and easy to clean. I like this one too. This one's cleaner, so I'll show you this one. This is the RT454, and then it is a dual-ended brush, so there's kind of like a chubbier fan, but this is also good for contour. And then this is great for like cream blushes, but I love Real Technique brushes, and I feel like the hype of them is real. They are so well made. They wash so easily. Like I said, I have more. I have a bunch of eye ones, but the eye ones are really dirty, I find. But I really love them. They're so affordable too. In Canada, London Drugs often has them on sale, but I have seen them go on sale on Amazon a ton. This makeup item that I want to recommend are the Tower 28 concealers. These are the serum concealers, the best concealers I've ever used. I use shade MDR. This is LBC. This shade doesn't suit me. It's too golden. Whoops, it's too yellow toned, and I don't really have a yellow tone. I almost have like a neutral / reddish kind of undertone, but I love MDR. MDR is what I use under my eyes and sometimes around my nose, but it is the best. I actually ordered another one. This color is often sold out online, so I always have to do same-day delivery for it. You have drier under eyes because it is a serum concealer. It's just so lightweight, but offers really wonderful coverage. And like I said, this MDR I find is the perfect shade for under my eye. I think I could go up to NoHo as well, which is one shade higher. This is 9, I think NoHo's 10. I just recommended NoHo to one of my really good friends, and she messaged me this morning about it. She's like, this concealer is amazing, which it is. Let's move on. Let's talk about this handbag. This is by Dragon Diffusion. This is the Santa Croce. Saw so many people on TikTok talk about it. I follow Clothes Are Friends, and she had shown the green version of this, but it just kept showing up everywhere. And I had my large Nantucket bag, and then I saw this one, and I just love the shape. I love the style of it. I think it's just such a beautiful leather. As you can see there, the woven leather is stunning. I use this pretty consistently. There's almost no wear. To me, this is such a better value than getting a Bottega handbag, and I just love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy I saw so many people raving about this handbag because it's pretty perfect. The straps are so comfortable to wear. As you can see, that mine sort of flopped down now after having it for so long, but they are just, look at it. Look at the movement. They are so comfortable. Like, some straps fall off. These straps 100% don't fall off. Even though they are a little bit thinner, never had them fall off. Even if I'm wearing a slipperier jacket, like my slouch coat's made out of polyester, this one stays on. Highly recommend. Again, I would buy this in a different color because I use it so much and I love it. And I think the price point is also so good. And then everyone was also talking about this. This little roll-on, which is by Nemat, and this is the Amber Fragrance Oil. People everywhere are like, it smells delicious, it smells so good on your skin. I don't know. I find that this smells like nothing. It doesn't smell like amber to me. It almost smells like fresh laundry. But when I wear it on my skin, it translates to nothing. And I know some people say the bottle has to warm up, you have to keep it in your car, and then it will smell, but I smell nothing. And I did keep this in my car, and there's just nothing there. It smells like nothing to me. So I don't know if I'm using this right, but again, look at it. Look how full it is. It is very full, and I don't use it. So I'm very sad about that. And then the last perfume that I do love is this cutie here. And this is by Carolina Herrera, I believe. This is a sample I got. Oh my goodness. This is called Very Good Girl. First of all, thank you, Sephora, for actually giving me a nice little, I don't know if this is a sample if you spent $40. Like, this is a pretty good one. Sometimes it's like a 5 ml eye cream or a 5 ml lotion. Love this. If you have Delina, which I have the lotion back there, and I was going to purchase the full size Delina, you don't need to. Just buy this. It smells the same. It smells delicious. You will love it. It's just so good. Oh, I love this perfume. So I'd highly recommend it. It's very sweet. It's very kind of fun and playful, and it just smells so good. It smells like Delina. So if you smell Delina and you like it, but you don't want to spend that money, then get this one. It's still expensive, but I know right now at Sephora, they have some cute little kits, like including this one. I think there's this exact size, which is, I think 7 mils. And then you get 2 of these for $55. So would highly recommend this. But those are some of the items that I was influenced to buy, and I either love them or hate them. I'd love to know your thoughts down below. What do you think? Do you disagree with me with any of these? Do you like this kind of series that I'm trying to do now? Because I am trying to be more mindful with my purchases, and I also want to help you out too. And I hope that but take everything with a grain of salt, again, because you might like some of these things. So I just wanted to put my own opinion out there. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.